Two deputies intentionally rammed by a vehicle last month are out of the hospital and recovering. And now the sheriff's office is honoring the two other deputies who were on scene at the time.
They not only tased the suspect and took him into custody, but then they switched gears and put their focus on saving the lives of those other deputies. News Channel 8's Nicole Rogers joins us now live in Hillsborough County. And Nicole, I know you were at that scene the day this happened, and it was a moment that deeply affected the sheriff's office.
It really was. Sheriff Chad Cronister says it's thanks to those two deputies that were honored today that he was able to visit the other two deputies in the hospital rather than planning a funeral. Deputies Vincent Valentine and Jose Torres are being honored for saving two of their own.
I know I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them.
Corporal Carlos Brito, who is still fighting to save his leg, appeared virtually, thanking both deputies for saving his life. This comes after this dramatic body camera footage shows a man trying to kill Corporal Brito and Deputy Manny Santos last month when the sheriff says 28-year-old Ralph Boozy intentionally hit both deputies with this Nissan Altima. You could see deputies Valentine and Torres tase the suspect, then immediately turn all of their focus to saving the lives of two men they call family.
Which is to protect, serve, and defend the community while preserving the rights and dignity of all. And that's truly what I live by.
Both deputies being called heroes, but for Torres, he chooses to remember the day a little differently.
I refuse to remember that day for the tragedy it was. I remember that day at Starbucks, hanging out with the guys, Corporal Brito showing a video of his daughter, and Vinny making a joke about Santos. That's what I choose to remember of that day.
The ceremony concluded with a surprise appearance from Deputy Santos, who just underwent an over 6-hour reconstructive knee surgery last week. He tells 8 on Your Side deputies Valentine and Torres saved another life that day.
The bad guy that was there that day wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these two. So yes, they got a reward or an award today for me and Corporal's lives and stuff like that, but it also his life as well. I can speak for all of us. We did a pretty outstanding job that day. I think we did our duties as a deputy sheriff for Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
And we just got some big news that Deputy Manny Santos' wife, Chelsea, is now going to be applying to be a deputy with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. She says that she is just proud to be a part of it and obviously honoring her husband. Jen?
No doubt, a tribute indeed. Nicole, what do we know about the suspect at this point? I know he still faces 3 felony charges of attempted first-degree murder on a law enforcement officer, but there's been some action in the courtroom.
Jen, there has. So last week he was deemed incompetent to stand trial. Now they are committing him to the Department of Children and Families. He will now be brought over to a mental health facility.
Nicole Rogers live for us in Tampa tonight. Thank you for the update, Nicole.